The kids just had a great time. They were all dressed up. I always have them dressed up. They always dress in the colors, whether it's, the team they want to win or not. They're very spirited. And Kaylee had just such a wonderful time. And we all went home. And then all of a sudden, I hear this sound downstairs. The smoke detectors. We had 8 total. And I hear them all going off and they're blaring, but I didn't smell anything. I didn't know what the heck was going on. So we all met there. Kaylee was there, and then she takes off. She takes off to the dryer because I also had the laundry room on the same floor as the bedrooms. And she's sorting, and I'm trying to get downstairs because there was only maybe about 12 steps till we got to the outside. We run down the stairs. Kaylee was at that point behind us, but she was on the top landing. We get downstairs, all of a sudden all the lights went out. And then I didn't see Kaylee behind me, and I started yelling to her. She was terrified of the dark, so I could hear her running the other way. So she ran to the back of the house, that's where the light was. So I started yelling and hollering, and she wound up back in her bedroom on the 3rd floor because she wanted to go where the light was. I dropped everybody off, I got on my knees and I went in, and because I couldn't see and the smoke was so horrible, it was so bad, it actually, my watch exploded on my wrist. The pressure from the smoke. There was no air. There was no air. I went and I touched the stairwell. I just had to get up to her because she was yelling to me. She was, help me, help me. I went in like 5 times because I was just trying to place myself. It was so black, I couldn't place myself, and it was knocking me out almost every time. I did everything I could, and I crawled every direction trying. I'm like, all right, this is the couch, this is the whole tree, this is the stairs, and I tried to get up the stairs, and by the time I got to the stairs, you just couldn't breathe anymore. You just couldn't breathe. It was like breathing a brick wall. So I came outside, and I saw her there, and we established her position, and I said, just stay by the window, I want you to ventilate yourself. I'm a respiratory therapist, so I know I deal with carbon monoxide victims. I deal with victims of fire and smoke inhalation. And I said, just stay by the window. And she said, but I can't breathe. And I said, just stay by the window. And I was very, very stern with her. The right side of the house caught on fire, and they all ran to the right side of the house. My daughter is med center of the house, med center. The fire isn't there. She's there crying, she's there screaming, I'm trying to instruct her how to breathe, what to do. I kept this kid alive for about 15 minutes. I did everything I could. I couldn't get in that house. I don't know how she did it. There was no light. But she did it, and then the window was open, and there was this screen. She put her face against the window, and she was looking down at me, and she said, help me, Mommy, I can't breathe. And I said, yes, you can. You're talking to me. You can breathe. She says, no, I can't. And that was the last thing she ever said.